The 2025 Nissan Z, a closer look at its best year yet. You're watching Car That Car. The Nissan Z has long been a staple of the Japanese sports car world, carrying the torch for Nissan's performance heritage for more than 50 years. Now, while it initially struggled after its 2023 launch, the Z has finally hit its stride somewhat, outselling the Toyota Supra in 2024. But what does that mean for the future of Nissan's legendary coupe? Let's dive deep in the details of the latest Nissan Z, its sales performance, pricing, features, and where it stands in today's sports car world. So the 2025 Nissan Z, the basics. The latest iteration of the Nissan Z sticks to a tried and true formula: rear-wheel drive, a twin turbocharged V6 engine, and a blend of modern and retro styling that nods to, well, the past Zs. Now, the 2025 Z is available in 3 trim levels. You got the Sport, which is your base model; Performance, that's mid-tier model with upgraded features; and the NISMO, that's the high-performance model. Now, under the hood, the 3.0-liter twin-turbo V6 delivers 400 horsepower, 350 pound-feet of torque in the Sport and Performance models, while the NISMO variant boosts the power to 420 horsepower and 384 pound-feet of torque. The standard trims are available with either a 6-speed manual transmission or a 9-speed automatic, while the NISMO is limited to the automatic option. Kind of strange. So stylistic, the Z pays homage to the predecessors, particularly the 240Z with its long hood, short rear deck, and classic proportions. Now inside, the cabin features modern tech, including a 12.3-inch digital instrument cluster, an 8-inch touchscreen infotainment system, 9 inches in the higher trims, and available leather-appointed seats. Now in 2024 sales performance, the Z finally outsells the Supra. For years, the Toyota Supra has been the dominant force among Japanese sports coupes, but in 2024, the Nissan Z took the lead. Nissan sold 3,164 units of the Z in the U.S. in 2024, surpassing Toyota Supra's 2,615 units. This marked a 78.7% increase in sales from 2023, which only sold 1,771 Zs. Now, why did this improve? So increased availability. The first model year suffered from supply chain issues and production delays, but by 2024, Nissan had ironed out those issues, making the Z more accessible. Competitive pricing. The Nissan Z starts at $44,110, while the Toyota Supra begins at $57,385, making the Z a more budget-friendly choice. Enthusiast interest. After initial skepticism, the Z has grown in popularity, thanks to its manual transmission options, balanced handling, and nostalgic styling. NISMO hype. The release of the more powerful 420 horsepower Z NISMO gave the model additional excitement, and despite some controversy over its automatic-only transmission, still strange. So does the Z sales victory mean it's a hit? Well, while outselling the Supra is an achievement, both models still fall far behind other performance cars. For perspective, Ford sold over 44,000 Mustangs in 2024, making both the Z and the Supra look like niche players in a sports car market. Unlike muscle cars, which appeal to a broader audience, the Z and the Supra cater to enthusiasts who prioritize handling and heritage over raw power. So the bigger picture for the Z. While 2024 was the best year yet for the new Nissan Z, it's still not a mainstream success. Sports coupes remain a shrinking market segment as crossovers and electric vehicles dominate. Right? Nissan itself is facing broader challenges, including EV regulations. Nissan has been lobbying the UK government to ease electric vehicle sales mandates, fearing financial penalties and job losses at its Sunderland plant. And merger struggles, right? Now, reports indicate that talks of a potential Nissan-Honda merger collapsed, leaving Nissan to navigate industry challenges alone. So while these issues don't directly affect the Z, they highlight the uncertain future of sports cars in a rapidly changing automotive landscape. So let's break down the 2025 Nissan Z lineup. Let's see what they got, right? So there's the Sport, the base model. That price starts at $44,110. Has a 3.0-liter twin-turbo V6, 400 horsepower. The transmission is the 6-speed manual or a 9-speed automatic. Infotainment is the 8-inch touchscreen, Apple CarPlay, Android Auto, and performance features like limited slip differential and launch control. This is the enthusiast choice for those wanting a Z at the most affordable price point. It lacks some premium features, but delivers the classic Z driving experience. Then you have the 2025 Nissan Z Performance, starts at $54,000. Now, it has the same powertrain as the Sport, but with upgrades like 19-inch forged wheels, upgraded brakes, leather appointed seating, 9-inch touchscreen, so bigger touchscreen. Now, the performance trim adds extra refinement, making it more appealing to for daily driving, really, and retaining this while still retaining the Z's raw character. Now, the 2025 Nissan Z NISMO starting price is $67,000. That gets the power to 420 horsepower, 384 pound-feet of torque. Transmission is the 9-speed automatic only. Why you don't have a manual in your top, I don't know. But performance enhancements, stiffer chassis and suspension tuning, larger brake rotors, NISMO exclusive aerial package. So while the extra power and handling refinements make this the fastest Z yet, the lack of the manual transmission has been disappointing to many hardcore enthusiasts. Still, it remains a worthy competitor to the Supra and even challenges some muscle cars. So, after all that said, should you buy the Nissan Z? Well, let's look at the pros. Affordable for a sports car, more budget-friendly than the Toyota Supra. You do have the manual transmission option, which is a rare feature in today's performance market. It has that retro-inspired design, a perfect blend of modern tech with classic styling. Has balanced handling, sharp and engaging for enthusiasts, which they love. Now the cons. Limited interior space. Like most coupes, it's not the most practical daily driver. The NISMO trim lacks a manual. I know I've said it multiple times, but some buyers feel that this defeats the purpose of a performance upgrade. And it's not a volume seller. Finding one in stock at dealerships can still be a little bit of a challenge. There's plenty of supply, but they're kind of scattered throughout. So final thoughts. The Z's future looks brighter, but it's still a niche player. The 2024 sales increase is a big win for the Nissan Z, proving there's still demand for gasoline-powered sports cars. Outselling the Toyota Supra is a symbolic victory, but overall, the sports car market remains very small. Compared to muscle cars like the Ford Mustang, both the Z and the Supra are still rare sights on the road. So looking forward, Nissan's biggest challenge will be sustaining momentum, right? While the Z is currently riding a wave of success, long-term survival will depend on continued consumer interest, potential hybrid or electric adaptations, and Nissan's ability to keep improving the model without alienating enthusiasts. So for now, the Z is finally back in the fight. And for fans of classic Japanese sports cars, that's worth celebrating. What do you think of the Z? Leave me a comment and let me know. And is it a big deal that the top upgraded performance level doesn't have a manual? Leave me a comment on that as well.